My parents kicked me out to let my golden sister live there, even though I bought the house. But karma came faster than expected. I was 28 when I finally saved enough to buy my first house. Nothing fancy, just a 3-bedroom ranch in a decent neighborhood. I worked 2 jobs for 5 years to make it happen. My parents were struggling at the time, living in this tiny apartment across town, so I offered to let them move in with me. They'd help with utilities and I'd finally have family close by. Win-win situation, right? My sister Ashley was 24 and still lived with them in that cramped apartment. She dropped out of college twice and couldn't hold down a job for more than a few months. But she was always the favorite, the baby, the one who could do no wrong in my parents' eyes. When they moved into my house, Ashley came too. I figured it would be temporary until she got on her feet. My dad took the master bedroom because of his bad back. Mom took the second bedroom. Ashley got the third. I ended up sleeping on a pull-out couch in my own living room, in my own house that I bought with my own money. But I didn't complain because family helps family, right? That's what my parents always taught me. 6 months went by. Ashley wasn't working or looking for work. She'd sleep until noon, leave dishes everywhere, and spend all day on her phone. When I'd ask her about job applications, my mom would jump in saying Ashley was going through a tough time and needed space. I was paying the mortgage, utilities, groceries, everything. My parents contributed maybe $200 a month total. Ashley contributed nothing. One Friday night, I brought my girlfriend Emma over for dinner. We'd been dating for 8 months and things were getting serious. I wanted my parents to get to know her better. The whole night, Ashley was rude, making sarcastic comments about Emma's job, her clothes, her laugh. Emma tried to be polite, but I could see she was uncomfortable. When Emma went to the bathroom, Ashley turned to my parents and said, "She's not good enough for him. You can tell she's just after his money." My mom actually agreed, said Emma seemed gold digger-ish. This was insane because Emma made more money than me as a dental hygienist. She didn't need my money, but Ashley had planted the seed. A week later, my parents sat me down for a serious talk. They said Ashley was feeling displaced and unwelcome in the house, that she needed stability and her own space to heal and grow. Then my dad dropped the bomb. They thought it would be best if I moved out for a while, let Ashley have the house so she could focus on getting better without the stress of me and my girlfriend around. I actually laughed because I thought it was a joke, but they were completely serious. My mom said I was young and could easily find an apartment. Ashley needed this more than I did. I reminded them that I owned the house, that my name was on the mortgage and the deed. My dad got angry, started yelling about how ungrateful I was after everything they'd done for me, how family sacrifices for each other, that if I really loved my sister, I'd do this for her. The guilt trip was intense, but I stood my ground. I said no, this was my house and I wasn't leaving. My parents gave me the silent treatment for 3 days. Then they packed up and moved out, taking Ashley with them. Before they left, my mom said I'd regret choosing a house over my family, that I was selfish and they were disappointed in me. It hurt, but I felt relieved when they left. Emma helped me reclaim my space. We turned my bedroom back into an actual bedroom, cleaned up all of Ashley's mess, painted the walls. It finally felt like my home again. 2 months later, my dad called. His voice was different, quieter. He said they needed to talk in person. When they showed up, Ashley wasn't with them. Turns out after they moved out, they rented a 2-bedroom apartment using the money they'd been saving from not paying much at my place. But Ashley's behavior got worse. She started stealing from them. Small stuff at first, jewelry, cash from my mom's purse. Then she stole my dad's credit card and racked up $4,000 buying clothes and electronics. When they confronted her, she screamed that they owed her for kicking her out of her home. My home, not hers. She moved in with some guy she met online and they haven't heard from her in weeks. Now my parents were sitting in my living room crying, saying they should have listened to me, that they enabled Ashley for too long and pushed away the kid who actually had his life together. My dad apologized for trying to kick me out of my own house, said he was ashamed of how they treated me. I didn't yell or say I told you so, just listened. They asked if they could move back in and start over, pay real rent this time, respect my space and my relationship with Emma. I thought about it for a long time, finally told them they could stay in the guest room temporarily while they figured things out, but there would be ground rules this time. They agreed to everything. Emma wasn't sure it was a good idea, but she supported my decision. My parents have been here for 4 months now. They actually contribute. They respect boundaries, and they finally admitted that treating Ashley like she was special for doing nothing only hurt her in the long run. They destroyed their relationship with her by never holding her accountable.